What's up, Storm Watchers? I just got back from looking at the long-awaited Yu Yu Hakusho OVA, All or Nothing, if I do believe that was the title. I just simply just addressed it as Yu Yu Hakusho OVA of 2018, but whatever. Um, I heard this came with this like box set release that came out somewhere in Japan celebrating the 26th, 25th anniversary of Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm not sure exactly. Uh, and this here is just simply a quickie review on it and whatnot. What I felt about it, what was going on, and what may be for the future of Yu Yu Hakusho and whatnot. Because Shonen Jump seems to be really, I wouldn't say over advertising. It's not the word I'm looking for, but it's really pushing Yu Yu Hakusho, Shonen Jump for a while. It seems to really be pushing that anime a lot. Um, let's see. For start, the animation, the visuals are like spectacular and whatnot. Although the overall art style like drastically changed. Like, I mean, it still looks like Yu Yu Hakusho. You can still recognize everyone, but the art style is the art. You can tell that there's been a big change in it. Like, there's a big different step in direction for it. I mean, I can still recognize everyone: Yukina, Kuwabara, Hiei, Yusuke, Botan, Koenma, Pooh, Yusuke's mom. Like, I can recognize anybody from just looking at them, but in a certain way, the art style they does have a twist and turn to it. It's a little indifferent in this one a bit, but other than that, the overall animation was great. The illustrations were acceptable, but you can also see where they changed that, and that's pretty much on that part where I end. Uh, let's see. Well, the story is as generic as you can get. There's some excommunicated worker of the spirit world, and he wants to bring humans and demons together with these type of spirit energy bomb cannons or something. And Yusuke has to go sneak in there and beat their asses, but they have to do it really discreetly and precise because they held everyone hostage and whatnot. And well, that's pretty much where it ends. It's stop this bad guy from doing so and so. He's a douche and whatnot, and you have to beat his ass and blah 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 and whatnot. You already know. Let's see. I kind of like the fact that the whole concept of Yu Yu Hakusho being seen in this era, like youngsters can see it or regional watchers can watch it, so they can actually like bring Yu Yu Hakusho up because in general Yu Yu Hakusho more so has a cult following than it does of a fandom. It's not a bad thing, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So this may actually bring the attention of millennials or people in this age who never seen Yu Hakusho before. This may be what they're looking for. I somewhat suggested. Uh, it's I'm kind of I'm kind of skeptical about the overall action in this OVA because especially Yu Yu Hakusho being infamous for being a really battle and somewhat gruesome, not gory, but just really gruesome anime. Like people get stabbed through the head and through their mouths, or people get their heads cut off or their arms lopped off in the original one, and it's nearly almost non-existing in this OVA. So the overall tone of it, the overall tone of it in terms of action, it was iffy. It could have been better. Could have stayed to its roots, or could have just did something else. I just still wish there was something to it, to the action aspect of it. Uh, the comedy in it is acceptable, and I actually did get a few chuckles out of it. It's slapstick, so yeah, you know how it be. Uh, I kind of and the only thing I have to take back of it is that it kind of almost gets in the way of the tone of the series because they make it seem dire, but they just but the comedy in it was just so it was so it was so hmm, it was so widespread. You can say. I mean, not the whole thing wasn't completely just shits and giggles, but the comedy kind of almost got in the way of of them trying to depict how dire the situation was, what the terrorists were going to do to the human world, to Yusuke City and whatnot. It kind of here and there kind of got in the way of it. It's like really fast paced, and the English subtitles to them were so hard to read because they were literally like on the screen for like a good 5 seconds. So it was kind of hard to actually keep up with what they were saying because of the how fast the subtitles were. It was literally just here and that, you know. And I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised of all the pretty much hidden fan service. Like it wasn't entirely in your face, but it still was around so you can get it. Like they didn't in person show Genkai. In person they didn't show Genkai, but she possessed Pooh for a minute to more or less help Yusuke out and whatnot, which is uh which is a nod to the Dark Tournament saga where she for ghost possessed Pooh for a minute, so she can more or less inspire Yusuke to fight Toguro to to give more or less to boost up Yusuke's mojo to fight Toguro. So I kind of thought that was a good nod. That was actually some good fan service and whatnot. And pretty much it was left on a cliffhanger, and then it zoomed out for a bit and went to another scene where everyone was chilling out, and that's pretty much where it ended. I'm gonna have to give it a. I'm gonna have to give it adequate. Although I did enjoy it, I just felt like the pacing was here and there. It's just I'm just saying the pacing was really fast. It was kind of hard to be. It was kind of hard to enrich and interest myself in the story. You know and whatnot because the pacing was just so fast. It was hard to keep up with anything. I kind of almost felt like I had some tone issues, but it didn't completely got in the way of the story. Although I kind of feel like it could have been organized better. I'm just saying the overall comedy, so it can not sink too much into the dilemma of the story. But over in that's pretty much all I gotta say about it. It has some tone issues here and there. It was too fastly paced, and that's pretty much where it ends. And I think this may be maybe a step in a new direction for Yu Yu Hakusho. I mean, they got all the promotions that's coming out, and this could be like the Dragon Ball Z special with Vegeta's brother Tarble. He came there and whatnot. Like that was pretty much like I always guessed that was pretty much a prototype made to inspire Dragon Ball Super to come back, and that's why I kind of see this all or nothing OVA as. Whether it's of course anniversary, celebrating how long Yu Yu Hakusho been out, or it could just be something to incite people, to test out what Yu Yu Hakusho may look like and whatnot. So that more or less leads to a lot of questions and debates. That's all pretty much I got to say. And my latest project that I put out on DeviantArt for anyone who wanted to know, it's been a slight it's I'm working on it actually. I'm like word that better. I wouldn't say it's a slight success, but it is a working process. I'll say it. I had a few comics out for it and whatnot, so y'all can check it out in the link description down below and whatnot. Uh, Give a like if you like the video. Give a like to my DeviantArt stuff and whatnot. Subscribe to there. Subscribe here if you like more content, more fast critiques and whatnot. So yeah, you know. And like always, man, the Storm's watching y'all.